Yes, number 3. Just like with Iron Man in 2008, I knew nothing about this film, Guardians of the Galaxy, before it came out. I mean, I don't think many people did, to be honest, unless you actually read the comics. So, you know, I had no real excitement or desire to see the film. I didn't know what it was about. I mean, you know, there was a talking raccoon.
Yeah,
a character who's a tree. You know, it's not exactly gripping stuff.
Well, it's
I suppose it has an audience. I mean, it's set in outer space. It seemed very odd, like completely unique to anything Marvel has done previously. Which, you know, I mean, obviously you've got things like Thor and Iron Man, but there's still always been sort of realistic atmosphere going on. Like, even though it's all happening in weird worlds, it's still a sense of realism. Then if these things were happening in real life, how would situations occur? How would people react?
But then human character helps with that as well, you know.
Exactly. So, you know, there's a film about gods, but then there's a film in space about raccoons and whatnot. It was odd, but you know, I saw the trailer. It looked interesting. The reviews came out. You know, it was pretty well received. You know, like perfect scores, 5 out of 5, consistently excellent ratings. So I thought, you know, given Marvel's track records before this, okay, I'll give it a chance.
Star-Lord. Who? Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw. Guys, move! I'll forget this.
You know, so I went in pretty low expectations, and you know, lo and behold, I loved it. It was great. I mean, you know, the action, emotion, tons of jokes, one-liners.
Now let's put more of this liquid into our bodies.
That's the first thing you said that wasn't batshit crazy.
I mean, the music, the soundtrack alone, it had a great soundtrack.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
Chris Pratt as the main character, you know, he has a lot of charm, charisma, which in his role as Star-Lord, and you know, that really helped the movie. You know, I think it played a big part in the success of the movie. So yeah, it's a great movie. I'm really looking forward to how they're going to integrate these characters into the rest of the Marvel universe. You know, how they're going to mix, how they're going to react when they see each other. You know, that'll be quite interesting. So yeah, looking forward to that, and also can't wait for the sequel.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
I wonder if they ever mix Guardians and the Avengers together.
Yes, they are. That's what I said.
Oh, they are.
I think when I said integrate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Integrate again.
No. I mean, there are plans. It's all in the same universe, so I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be the next Avengers.
I'd like to see that, you know.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I can't do this show alone. So So like I was saying, when they all come together, the Guardians and the Avengers, it's gonna be great.
Okay, so silver medal. This one. Iron Man 2. I don't think this is going to be on many people's favourite list. In a way, I'm kind of surprised at myself that it's in here, but
why is it in here? I don't know if I liked it. It was a good film, but number 2.
Yeah, it's just thinking about some of the messages that each of the film delivers for me. I mean, that sounds a bit like
preachy.
Yeah, a little bit preachy. But I really like seeing the consequences of war, and like although Iron Man is a superhero, he's still got that side of him that's, you know, he's
still a man.
Yeah.
She's actually doing a big spread on me for Vanity Fair. I thought I'd throw her a bone, you know. Right?
Yes. Well, she did quite a spread on Tony last year.
And she wrote a story as well.
It gives you an insight as the other side of the conflict of war. So, you know, he's created all these weapons, you know, he's helping fight terrorism, but at the same time, people are getting hurt. These are human beings that are being hurt. So
he'll make enemies.
Yeah, so when you have what's his name? I forgot his name now, the villain, isn't it? Whiplash, that's the one. So when you see the rise of him, and like you understand where he's coming from. And you think like, okay, he's got real reasons to go after Iron Man.
Yeah.
And I sometimes feel that in certain certain Marvel films, you'll have a villain, but it doesn't really make you feel like they're actually attacking for a good reason other than to be evil and take over the world.
Yes, I mean, he has a reason to go after Tony Stark.
Exactly, you know, and you know,
target him specifically rather than just out to cause mayhem.
absolutely. I think like even though the actual film isn't amazing, I really like seeing them at war.
Yeah, it had
with
some
each
good
other.
action.
Absolutely.
I mean, I really like Whiplash. He was a great villain, but I thought he was just really underused, to be honest. I mean,
yeah, I like
he was good, you know. But I mean, the end fight I thought was slightly anticlimactic. I thought it was leading up to something, but I don't know. I guess I just wanted to see more Whiplash, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Villain,
so I guess that's why I keep rewatching it, to keep seeing more Whiplash.
Rewind the Whiplash.
Yeah, exactly. Just over and over. So yeah, that's my number 2.
Fair enough. Your choice.
Absolutely. Leave it alone.
So yeah, my number 2. I know, it's a somewhat controversial choice. I know you're not a great fan of this one, are you?
It's touch and go.
I mean, I guess you could argue it's probably the most contentious entry released in the Marvel franchise so far. I mean, I loved every second of the film, to be honest.
Every second?
99% of the seconds. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I love how they focused more on sort of Tony Stark himself outside of the suit.
That's brisk.
Rather than actual Iron Man. You know, obviously there was a period of time where he wasn't able to use the Iron Man suit, and you sort of got to know more of the character. And obviously, you know, Robert Downey Jr., like I said, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He does an amazing performance as Tony Stark, and that's what I really liked about this film. It was just how it was
up and downs, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you saw him vulnerable at his worst, rather than, you don't expect that. It's most superhero films, they're the good guy. They're invincible. They do this. They save the world. Everyone loves them. But now you see a different side to Tony Stark, which I loved. And also, let's just jump straight to the main talking point of the film, the twist of the character villain Mandarin.
Oh yeah.
That's when he happened.
Some people call me a terrorist. I consider myself a teacher.
Yeah, big talking point, so we'll just jump straight to it. I personally thought it was an excellent twist. I loved it, to be honest. I mean, I like films with good twists. I do, and I tend to try to predict twists, not on purpose, but in my head. Like, I'll be watching a film, and I might just think in my head, I bet that guy is the killer, or I bet she isn't really dead. And it's annoying when you think about this answer in your head, and then it does. You are right, and then the twist you thought might happen does happen. You kind of think, I saw that coming.
Ruins it a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does ruin a surprise. I mean, I love a good surprise. So, to be honest, this film, I did not see it coming.
No, absolutely not. I would agree with you there. But,
it was a great twist. I mean, I don't know if anyone's predicted it. Maybe that's why it pissed a lot of people off, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, when you compare it to the comic books, you can see why people might have been annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why sort of long-term comic book fans will get pissed off at this, what they've done with the character.
I'm going there for 20 minutes.
For me, I loved it. I mean, you see, like, the promotional posters and trailers, Ben Kingsley as Mandarin, he looks like a really intimidating guy, someone that should be feared. I mean, look at this guy, this is someone is going to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Can
we say that?
Oh, I've said it.
It's done.
It's done.
Deal with it.
Apologies when it's called, but
I don't apologise.
But no, so this guy, when it's revealed it's actually just some actor from Britain,
Bloody hell.
It threw me off. I was just in a sense of shock and disbelief, like, wow, are they really going with this?
They went there.
Yeah, and it's just a sense of shock. I rarely get in the cinema. Nothing really shocks me anymore, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, that coupled with, like I said, Tony Stark's performance, just everything. It was a great film. Out of all the Marvel films, it's probably the one I've rewatched the most times, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. And I never tire of it. I just watch it. I love every viewing. So
cool.
Yeah, I know you won't all agree with me. He doesn't agree with me. So.
No, not 100%. I can see why.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my number 2.
Bloody hell.
Okay, Okay, so here is my number one, the top dog. And it's Iron Man, the first one. So there's not really a lot more I can really add to what you said, other than just explain why I think this movie is just pure awesomeness. Awesomeness is a real word, I think. Maybe not.
It will do.
It will do, pig. It will do. So, I just think getting to know Tony Stark is just a fantastic process. You know, I want to be him. I think everyone that watches him who's a bloke wants to be him. And all
girls want to be inside of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work, but they want to be there. It's warm.
Yeah,
I think.
He's the sort of person that he's rich. He gets
Exactly.
girls.
Yeah. It
He has
doesn't
a
matter to him.
party lifestyle. So yeah,
And I
he
think
doesn't want to be Tony Stark
absolutely. And
one day.
yeah, and I think when you see when you sort of the film gets going and he's in the worst possible situation, and you think, how the hell is he going to get out of that?
This is our ticket out of here.
What is it?
Flatten them out and look.
Oh, yeah, it was a great start.
Exactly, and you know what's happening because obviously you know the premise of the film, and you think, okay, he's going to get out of there by building something cool. And then when you just see the rustic suit he builds, and how he gets out of that situation, you immediately know we're in for a good, a good rest of the film.
3, 2, 1.
And it was the first first Marvel film I saw, other than the X-Men's, but we're not counting them. And yeah, it really got me excited to see following films for that.
I think
in the universe.
the film's very important because the film did very well, received very well by fans and critics.
Absolutely.
But I mean, if the movie had bombed, then
you would have spoiled it. But
I mean, you don't know what would the whole Marvel universe be as big? Would the Avengers ever have happened? I mean, it's a risk, I suppose, because Iron Man wasn't the most well-known superhero.
Absolutely, yeah.
You compare it to Wolverine or Spider-Man. So the fact that movie did so well, that really kicked things off.
It picks up the pieces of the previous Marvel films that really kind of let down.
Oh yeah, because obviously
Fantastic Four. I mean,
Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Electra. There's a few others, and so yeah. I mean,
wait, Daredevil's my number one. Can I put that in now?
No, we've been over this. No, Daredevil.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I think Marvel had to pick up its pieces, reputation. Had to get, start making good films again.
Yeah, and Iron Man did that. Exactly. So Iron Man.
Okay, my number one slot, first place. The first film wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but I did really enjoy the first Captain America. It was actually between that and first Iron Man for my number 5 slot in this list. I think Iron Man just about edged it due to it being the film that actually, got me started on the whole Marvel craze.
Pretty hooked on the hard stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, I really loved the first Captain America, and the Winter Soldier, in my opinion, is just the perfect sequel. I think. I mean, it improves on the original in every way. There's more action, there's more drama, more suspense. There's still that brand of Marvel humor you get in all the other Marvel films. It's just never a dull moment. You got the action keeps you in the edge of your seat pretty much from start to finish. And I mean, you got the whole Shield Hydra plots going on, which it's interesting. It turns the whole Marvel universe on its head, more or less. It changes everything. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it.
Well, I don't know why I'm nodding along here, because I have to admit, and this is going to produce some angry comments, but I have not seen it yet. I've heard people go on about it and how good it is, but I just haven't got around to it.
Do you
I'll
like?
take your word for it.
Did you like the first Captain?
I couldn't stand it. Yeah, it bored
Really?
me to tears. Yeah, it's just
Wow.
really boring backstory and
Well,
not even backstory, just story in
I
general.
found it interesting, but I mean, I'd still recommend seeing the sequel.
Yeah, I will do,
It's a
yeah.
lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, the main, well, I say main villain, the Winter Soldier himself, Bucky. You know, he's an extremely cool looking
Okay.
character. You know, I mean, the way
Right, cool
he moves, the way he attacks. He's involved in some great fight scenes with the Captain himself. So yeah, I was thoroughly entertained and engrossed from start to finish, and I'm unbelievably excited for the Civil War, Captain America, next film in the franchise coming out next year.
We'll be reviewing that, I guess.
Of course,
Of course,
I cannot wait.
because it is something in this observable universe. So.
Hey, well, that was our list of the top 5 Marvel films. That was great fun, don't you think?
Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to comment on how much you hate our list or how much you love
Yes,
them.
I'm sure we'll get a lot of hates, but tell us your favourites. If you disagree with us, let us know. Let us know that we're all wrong in our own personal opinions. So that's fun. What do you want to do now, Craig?
I don't know.